iPhone antivirus apps are kind of cool, and today I'm going to share with you the top 5 free iPhone antivirus apps. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Security Keyword Show. How you doing today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as sublime as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka. Let's roll. Today, let's have a conversation about an important topic. What are the top 5 free, and I repeat, free iPhone antivirus apps out there? The thing here is that before we get into the nitty gritty, I want you to check out our a short video about our evaluation approach. We have a strict approach when it comes to categorizing, listing, and reviewing all the iPhone antivirus apps, and I want you to check this out right now. All right, wonderful. Number 5, when it comes to free iPhone antivirus apps, we have the Barracuda CloudGen Access. Our score 9/10. This is kind of cool. This is a cool app. This app gives you an extra set of eyes for your online security. It is completely free. It constantly improves the Barracuda constantly improves its platform. It does not exhaust your battery, and there is no scanning or antivirus capabilities that is not updated. Well, so what I'm trying to say here is that Barracuda CloudGen Access, and this was formerly called the Find Mobile Security and Access. This is not your typical antivirus app, but it is a worthy companion to your iPhone security, especially since it's available for free. So the best part, it will not reduce your battery life, unlike some other security and privacy solutions. And for us, this was very important when we were reviewing the app. So once you set up the app, you'll have unlimited, continuous, and real-time protection against unsafe Wi-Fi networks, fake and malicious websites, and other threats. And the cool thing here is that Barracuda makes this possible thanks to gathering global attack data from millions of Barracuda users. And this is, again, the cool thing is totally anonymous. And Find Barracuda also promises to never collect, store, or sell your personal information. And when we were researching when we were reviewing the app, we reached out to a lot of users, hundreds of thousands of users, and we've never actually found on review websites or through professional app reviewers any instance of this provider collecting, storing, or selling users' personal information. So that's pretty cool. And another thing I wanted to say here is that not only is the app free, it also aims to put as little stress on your battery as possible, which is positive because some security solutions such as VPNs can drain batteries fast. And the app itself is simple, easy to set up, and once running, it means you have protection around rogue Wi-Fi networks and also phishing websites. One thing we also love when we were going through the app is that they have a cool interface. It's very simple, straightforward, user-friendly. So Find Barracuda CloudGen Access, number 5, 9/10, our score. Number 4, we have the McAfee Mobile Security. Our score 9/10. With McAfee Mobile Security, what do you get, folks? What do you get? You get outstanding protection for free. One thing I need to mention is that the antivirus part is free, but other products in the bundle aren't. So if you want more products in the bundle, you have to pay for them. So you have with the McAfee Mobile Security for iPhone, you have plenty of totally free tools, even more features if you pay, and they have a secret media vault. And unfortunately, they have ads. So, so they have to pay for the service somehow, right? And McAfee Mobile Security lists all the usual suspects that a solid iPhone antivirus app should have to maintain your privacy and security in the face of outside threats. And the Lord knows in these days that we live in, those threats are myriad. And so with the McAfee Mobile Security, you have many perks. And this include superior system security scan capabilities, contacts backup, and secure media vault, which automatically encrypts your photo sessions and can be opened with a secure PIN, Face ID, or Touch ID. And the kind of cool thing we love is that the anti-theft protection includes a GPS tracker that can locate your phone from anywhere in the world. It also has a remote alarm you can trigger from your Apple Watch, remote wiping of your iDevice, as well as capturing a photo of the thief and emailing to you. Think about it. That's kind of cool. That's terrific. Additionally, you have secure Wi-Fi scanning, which enables you to have a safe browsing experience on every network and alerts you if there are any security problems. All these options, folks, and this is for real. We've tested it. It is real. All these options are completely free. But if you pay for the premium standard plan, you also get a safe web feature that protects you against malicious and phishing websites or ARP spoofing. And the other more expensive premium plan, it's called the Plus plan, that will get you the unlimited Wi-Fi guard VPN plus all the features from the standard tier, right? So, but that's if you want to invest a little more in your security, or that kind of matters to you. Both premium plans remove the annoying ads that the free version has, and an offer of 7-day free trial. And the thing here is that the media vault, and this is a setting that I just want to, this is the feature we really love, the media vault. This basically the vault hides your photos and videos, for instance. That's not unusual, but you can also snap photos or videos directly from the app and have them automatically encrypted and stored in the vault. And you can quickly reopen the vault with Touch ID or even Face ID on the iPhone X or 12 or 10 or 11. Next, I want to talk to you about the Lookout Personal for iOS. Our score 9.5 over 10. And on the lookout, if you are on the lookout for the safety of your identity, iPhone and more, this app is for you. And you have the app measures against identity and phone thefts. It provides you with in-depth security tools, and you have several tiers of protection. And so Lookout keeps your iPhone safe by a multiply. And what they do is, and what we've seen is that they do this excellently. They use multiple levels of deep protection depending on which version you've chosen. So you have Lookout Basic that includes a system advisor that alerts you of out-of-date software on your device, as well as missing device tools such as theft alerts, locate and scream, and even signal flare to alert anyone around the thief about the situation. In addition, the ID scan feature can determine if users' emails have been involved in any known data breaches and can suggest courses of action if there were. Again, folks, this is free. Now, for a small fee, though, you can access something called the Lookout Premium, and this will get you secure browsing, safe Wi-Fi, and it will also report on any breach affecting a company app or service you use, along with advice on how to best mitigate the consequences. The US only Lookout Premium Plus is a bit more expensive, but it includes all of the things all of the benefits I've just mentioned, plus identity theft protection with CyberWatch, Social Security Number Watch, Social Media Watch, identity restoration and theft insurance, and even the lost wallet recovery tool. So this is just Lookout's way to kind of make some money on the side. So they actually are offering you the free version, but if you want more, then that's how they make money. They're able to monetize the whole operation. One thing we love with this is that the Lookout Personal for iOS encompasses powerful security tools. Check for and these tools cover everything from common security vulnerabilities. I'm talking about missing updates. They also monitor running apps for suspect activity, and they raise an alert if you connect to a dangerous Wi-Fi network. So you have the whole 9 yards there. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another session of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. I am talking to you today about the top 5 free iPhone antivirus apps available out there. And, when we talk about antivirus apps, one thing that's very important is that cost, privacy, and most important, user friendliness. And this is what Avira Mobile Security offers. Our score 9.5/10. This is number 2. Create app here. This is entirely free, superior protection with a VPN. You get free security. The app is free. It can back up your contacts. It comes with a free VPN. That's wonderful, folks. Wonderful. And you can be certain that Avira Mobile Security has got your back because it is the product of an award-winning security company with more than 30 years of experience in protecting our devices. So we kind of like that. And one thing we also love is that, and by the way, the Avira is a German-based company, and they are one of the most effective antivirus engines on the desktop. And although Avira Mobile Security doesn't have the same malware hunting focus, it is still crammed with useful features. So you have a phishing protection, which does a great job of blocking malicious websites. You have identity safeguard. This feature automatically scans the email addresses of you and your contacts to check whether they have been leaked online and alerts you to any security breach. And while reviewing this app, we also love the fact that they have an unusually versatile contacts backup feature that protects you and your address book by emailing the details to yourself or backing them up directly to Google Drive or Dropbox. And you also have handy management tools that enable you to analyze memory and storage use, as well as providing monitoring reports on recent security events. And this is kind of cool, folks. So what I'm trying to say here is that if you put all this together, Avira Mobile Security is a versatile suite that uses multiple layers to protect you from web-based and other dangers. And while the basic version is free, you can upgrade to the Mobile Security Pro version and or add identity protection with its web protection. That's very important. One thing I also want to mention when it comes to Avira Mobile Security and your iPhone antivirus protection is that you need to make sure that you are constantly getting the app updated. This is very important because Avira Mobile Security constantly fills some security patches or security holes in its system, and it constantly updates its products. So the app can scan for all devices connected to your Wi-Fi, and it allows you to back up and restore your contacts to email, Google Drive, or Dropbox. And this is only if you have the latest version. This is very important. And you can even create a blacklist of phone numbers whose calls you don't want to take, as well as blocking spam and unwanted text. And additionally, US and Canadian users can use the scam calls blocker feature in Avira Mobile Security. So, number 1, folks, the best when it comes to free iPhone antivirus apps out there right now. Number 1 is the free Avast Mobile Security for iPhone and iPad. Our score 10/10, perfect score. And this is the top iPhone security choice for us. And we've researched tens of apps out there when it comes to iPhone antivirus and protection. And the free Avast Mobile Security for iPhone and iPad is the best. Our score 10/10. The free version has advanced features. You have superior Wi-Fi security, and you have photo vault protection. And Avast has a host of powerful security products, folks. And I'm not talking about only one platform. You have various platforms, and including iOS. Its phone app, Avast Security and Privacy, is available for free, although some ultra-advanced features are still reserved for its premium version. That makes sense. They need to make money in some way, shape, or form. For example, scanning for threats and vulnerabilities, malicious website blocking, Wi-Fi security, and privacy tips are, guess what, always free. You also get identity protection for one account, as well as a photo vault that stores 40 of your photos in a secret encrypted folder, protecting them from overly curious individuals by PIN, Face ID, or Touch ID. Very important. And since the June 2020 update, you can now import multiple photos into the library. This is something that we really love with Avast. They are giving for free a lot of very sophisticated and great options here. Now, if you want to pay for the premium version, identity protection is available for all your accounts, and the photo vault can hold all of your photos, not just 40. The premium version will also provide you with VPN protection, which will encrypt your internet traffic on any network, even an unsecured one. And if you are unsure whether you'll like it, there is a 14-day free trial period if you take a yearly subscription, and a 7-day period if you go for the monthly subscription. One thing I want to say though, that you will have to cancel the subscription before the trial ends, unless you want to proceed with paying for the whole thing. So the bottom line here is, if you're looking for the best iPhone antivirus app, then you probably can't get better right now than Avast Security and Privacy. It's very important to say. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. I've given you the top 5 free iPhone antivirus apps, and I have 2 paid iPhone antivirus paid apps actually that you might want to consider. So 2 iPhone antivirus paid apps that you might want to consider if you have the budget for it. And we have the Trend Micro Mobile Security, our score 8.5 over 10, and this app provides complete protection against all sorts of threats. So that the app instantly blocks a host of web threats. So it has its own browser. You have a cell tower device location feature. It's slightly expensive though, as I said, and it has more feature than some competitors. What we love here is that this comes from a big name developer. Of course, the Trend Micro. This is a big name developer, and you also have with this app, you have a secure browser that supports its own private surfing mode, giving you extra reassurance that your history is not being recorded. And a bundled anti-theft feature enables locating missing devices via GPS, Wi-Fi, or cell towers. So you might want to give it a try. And one thing I also want to mention here is that your iOS devices may not need antivirus software in the traditional sense, but there are plenty of other threats out there online, and Trend Micro Mobile Security tries to combat them all. So you have a built-in web filtering that works with Safari and other browsers to prevent you accessing malicious or unwanted websites. Well, one thing we also love with this app is that when you dig deeper, when you analyze the app a little deeper, you realize that they have integrated ad and tracker blocking process, and that process maintains your privacy while cutting data usage and speeding up websites load times. And so the bottom line here is that you are able to experience what Trend Micro Mobile Security calls safe surfing. Right? So because the browser lets you be certain that your browsing history is not being tracked or recorded, and that malicious websites are not loaded, and mature content is blocked from your children's eyes. Very important. Another app that we kind of love when we were researching for this show and we were reviewing all the apps is F Secure Safe. Our score 8.5 over 10, and this is a great app. This app keeps you and your children safe with the help of its own browser. So it's a simple and intuitive app. You have advanced parental controls with time limits. It has multi-language support, and it has modest anti-theft features. So the iOS version of App Secure Safe kind of offers, if you will, all of the traditional protective mechanisms and then some. It gives you the usual website filtering that prevents you from accessing potentially malicious websites. And there's also, and that's kind of cool, this is fantastic, they have a built-in ad blocker. One thing you want to pay attention to when you use this app is to take advantage of what they call the banking protection tool. So every website you visit is scanned to see whether it's one of the trusted places for online banking or shopping. And as an extra measure, your connection is scanned to check if it's secure as well. And one thing we also love when we were going through the app is that your device will be kept safe from theft with the help of what they call Finder features that include an alarm and device locator. Although you have to set it up, you have to actually enable it. And so what are the pros here? The app will block access to harmful websites. You have simple parental control system. And the cons, the web filtering only works in safest browser. They have their own browser, so it only works in that browser. And speaking about the parental control, the parental control system filters is kind of cool because they will filter content by a category. They will enforce safe search to keep dubious sites out of search results, and they will allow you to impose browsing time limits. That's fantastic, folks, and it's kind of reasonable too, right? And you want to keep in mind though that iOS does not allow safe to restrict use of other browsers or apps. So the only way to prevent your kids switching to Safari instead is to disable it yourself in iOS. And to do that, you have to go to Settings, Generals, and Restrictions. Very important. All right, folks, this is it for today. We really appreciate it. Let's quickly recap our conversation. I really appreciate your attention so far. So I've been talking to you about the top 5 free iPhone antivirus apps out there. And number 1, the free Avast mobile security for iPhone and iPad. Our score 10 over 10. Number 2, the Avira mobile security 9.5 over 10. Number 3, Lookout Personal for iOS 9.5 over 10. Number 4, the McAfee mobile security 9 over 10. Number 5, the FIDE Barracuda CloudGen Access 9 over 10. And I actually have two more as a bonus. We have 2 iPhone antivirus paid apps to consider. We have the Trend Micro Mobile Security 8.5 over 10 and the F Secure Safe app 8.5 over 10. I will see you next time, but until then, remember, stay marvelous.